Let's talk GR3. What you want to have for GR3 is marksman who have piercing damage ideally. Someone like Hex who deals magic damage can also be useful, but I'm not sure if he can be used in stage 20 and 21. I did use him in stage 19. Fighters who can attack AA units are also useful. I used Zillitu up to and including stage 19. Even if she has magic damage, because she was very well built, she could do a lot of damage to the boss. Ideally, you would want to have one AoE marksman like Nyx, for example. You can also use A1 Volker if the reduced survival time would help you out. I did use her in beating stage 19 because my Hex was dying and I had more cover up for him. I'll show you later. I do have Aracha and she is very useful for the later stages. She helped me beat stage 19, but I think even Lunaria will be fine if you have her. Mo is also great, you can use him in different positions depending on what other heroes you have. Idru is actually very important. I think it should be possible to beat it without her, depending on what other heroes you have, but she definitely makes things easier. I also had her helping on the right side for stage 19. Dolores is also great, especially if some of your marksmen are not built that well, but even if they are, she can be very useful. You do need a healer or two. For stage 19 I used only one healer and that was Vortex because of his range. I do have him A5, but as you can see he's not maxed out and this is the gear he has and he is doing just fine. I keep mentioning this, but you can always experiment when you know the general strategy. You can always try and use the heroes you have to find a way to beat a stage even if you don't have the exact same heroes I do. Stages 1 to 9 I don't think you need anything special really, as long as you have enough marksman. I remember that was my biggest problem at the beginning, you just don't have enough marksman to cover all the bases. I'm going to show you my stage 10 run. Obviously I've done it a long time ago, so the heroes I use now are different and even the heroes I used are probably built much better now. But I'm just going to show you how I started progressing through the stages in red and then obviously when we reach through stage 19 how I'm doing them now. So it appears I used Mo for the right side and Theon on the left side. I've always used Zillitu up to now in the middle, but what happened here is I think because Cook put that trap here, so I used my Zillitu behind, which was fine because the ball moves forward a little bit. I just wanted to show you my positioning here. So I had a healer with Mo, so maybe he was dying, that's why I used the healer next to him. Up to stage 19 the map has the same layout, so the general strategy is pretty much the same. Obviously the gear requirements and maybe the heroes you have to use might change. I'm going to show you my stage 18 run. Having two strong marksmen like Hex and Silas who help me take down the boss quick. I use Zillitu as well because she deals quite a bit of damage as well. Obviously I have power of dominance, so you shouldn't really be paying attention to the damage you deal, but more to the positioning and what heroes I've used. So I've used two healers here because I needed to keep my team alive. I used Mo on the right hand side and I think I used Nyx on the left hand side, yep. So they could deal with the sides and these three were enough to deal with the boss. Obviously I used Idru as well at the back because she can attack anybody anywhere really. And this is how I beat stage 19. So I'm going to show you this run without the power of dominance because otherwise some of the things you see might not make sense. First I use Idru facing to the right so she can help Hex with the right hand side when he dies. Later I'll use Mob as well just to help out. Silas on the left side so I can deal with these ads. And then I'm going to use my Zillitu on the right to deal with these ads. Even in stage 19 she is great. I use it on the right side here. And then straight away Idru's ult. Then we put Hex here. Use Sailor Suit. Also have in mind that when I beat it, my gear was much worse than it is now. So it might look very easy now. I need to put Nyx on the left side. I think has got the lucky RNG here. He's gonna survive this. I use Mo facing to the right to help Nyx when he dies. Or did I say Nyx? No, to help Hex when he dies. Okay, we got the boss down soon. And then I'm gonna place Vortex. Because he might die. Because Mo might die. And then I'm gonna use Dolores. Okay, the boss is down. Can use Ziljo's I think. Is he going to die? No. I imagine if I had Ezreal, the healer that can heal from anywhere, that can heal somebody outside of his healing range, I think Hex will be fine here. So maybe you can experiment with, if you have Ezreal, to try and keep him alive, so you don't have to have so much support here. Okay, Hex arrives. I love Hex. Let's do it with Nyx. And I think Hex is going to be able to deal with these. And that will be the end of the run. I didn't even need support this time. That's it from me. Have a good day.